Our candidates for graduation from graduate school. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome our class valedictorian. Let us all rise as we welcome the directors of various offices and the college deans. Ladies and gentlemen, our Vice Presidents, Lawrence C. Tandog, PhD, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Ms. Quinilyn L. Durendes, CPA, MSBA, Vice President for Administration and Finance, Debbie Marie B. Versosa, PhD, Vice President for Research, Extension and Development, Samsudin S. Panday, PhD, Vice President for Resource Generation and Entrepreneurial Services. The members of the Board of Regents and the Board Secretary, Jennifer E. Cinco, MAT, Board Secretary, Alumni Regent, the Honorable Paul-John B. Ongkoy, PhD, Student Regent, the Honorable Kenny Floyd F. Monteliha, Faculty Regent, the Honorable Willie Jones B. Saliling, MSc. Ladies and gentlemen, the University names, carried by Lawrence Anthony U. Doliente, PhD. Finally, we honor the entrance of our University President, President Jonald L. Pimentel, PhD, SUC President 4. Once again, our University President, together with his loving wife, our First Lady. Ladies and gentlemen, the entrance of colors. With hearts full of pride and reverence, let us now sing the Philippine National Anthem to be led by the Coro Bulawan. After the National Anthem, please remain standing for the Interfaith Opening Prayer as our thanksgiving to our Almighty for the love, knowledge, and gifts He bestowed. The Christian prayer will be led by Don Sadiri D. Kiao, candidate for BSE Mathematics, magna cum laude. The Muslim prayer will be given by Halid B. Pandulo, candidate for AB Political Science, cum laude, and the IP prayer will be led by Carla May Nicole P. Pangala, candidate for BSIT. After the prayers, please remain standing for the singing of the Bagong Pilipinas hymn and our local hymns.
Let us pray. Almighty Heavenly Father, thank you for this special day. Thank you for bringing us here safely and for helping us through all the challenges we've faced. We're grateful for the lessons we've learned, the friendships we've made, and the people who supported us along the way. We pray for all the graduates today. May this moment be more than just a celebration. May it be the beginning of a new chapter filled with hope, courage, and purpose. Help us use what we've learned to do good and to make a difference wherever we go. We also thank our families, teachers, and mentors, those who believed in us, guided us, and stood by us through every step of this journey. May they feel the pride, joy, and love that this day brings. For this moment is as much theirs as it is ours. As we begin this ceremony, may it be meaningful and joyful for everyone here, no matter our background or beliefs. In Jesus' name, amen.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين آمين ربنا هاتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار والحمد لله.
Hello. Isba na mapaminag kasi kami limbag miswara may redyat na sang talangit. Yan maana rin kakad umawa ko kikaw na dokdakala na pasalamat at hontaan ara na kaandawan na apakapangkos kay tangara na kadpangadi kay ta gobyerno. Salamat dot kad ulin-ulino kanami mga apo mapialabaw sa marasay na nasaharanday na nakapangkos kay radiyaso sa panandot yangkaw mipagitong kanami. Kayra taman si kakad umawa ko kikaw.
Dakilang ko tapat o kumahal, lalawig ang tunay, kaakibat sa malaya at makabagong pagunlad. Lalawig ang malinis at maganda, sapagkat tayo'y nagkaisa. Sa mithin ng ating lipunan, patungo sa kaunlaran. O dakilang kota bato kumahal, may malawak na lupa at hardin ng Mindanao na may magandang tanawin. Tayo'y may layuning panlalawin tungo sa ating karangalan. Tayo'y magsikap araw-araw patungo sa kaunlaran. Tayo'y magsikap araw-araw patungo sa kaunlaran. Kaunlaran!
You may now be seated. Commencement exercises is more than just a ceremony. It is a celebration that honors both endings and new beginnings. It reflects the journeys of sleepless nights, brave choices, and the untiring pursuit of knowledge. Today, we celebrate not just academic achievement, but the strength, growth, and resilience that brought each of you to this very moment. To our University President, President Jonald L. Pimentel, PhD, SUC President 4, our First Lady, Floreline M. Pimentel, MD, members of the Board of Regents, our Vice Presidents, our USM KCC Chancellor, Deans and Directors, faculty members and staff, proud parents, graduating class of 2025, friends, to everyone watching outside of this venue, our online viewers, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. To officially welcome us, I am truly honored to give you our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Lawrence C. Tandog, PhD. A round of applause, please.
Isang masaya at di malilimutang umaga po para sa ating lahat. It is a privilege and a true honor to welcome each one of you to the 79th commencement exercises of the University of Southern Mindanao. To the members of the Board of Regents present, Engineer Willie John Saliling, our Faculty Regent, Dr. Paul Ongkoy, the Alumni Regent, Kenny Floyd Montaliha, the Student Regent, our dear University President, Dr. Jonald L. Pimentel, and his better half, Dr. Floreline M. Pimentel, fellow Vice Presidents, Dr. Debbie Marie Verzosa for RDE, Dr. Samsudin Panday for RGES, Ms. Quinilyn Durendes for Administration and Finance, College Deans, members of the Administrative Council, faculty and staff, special guests, and families and friends, and most of all, our candidates for graduation. Good morning. Thank you for being part of this very special occasion. Today, it is not just about our undergraduate students and graduate students finally earning their degrees. It is also about the journey, the growth and the resilience that have brought them to this moment, which we have joyfully celebrated with you over the past few days. Dear graduates, congratulations. Alam naming hindi naging madali ang paglalakbay ninyo. You have faced challenges that tested your abilities, strength, patience, and courage. Some of you studied through lockdowns, endured personal losses, or struggled with uncertainty, especially when you were completing your thesis and dissertation. And yet, you never gave up. That kind of resilience deserves to be celebrated as you now emerge stronger and ready to take on new roles as professionals, leaders, job creators, and change makers. You, our dear graduates, are the embodiment of the university's commitment to excellence, service, and innovation. Let this graduation ceremony serve not as an end, but as a beginning, an invitation to go further, serve greater, and lead with purpose and integrity. Naway gamitin ninyo ang inyong natutunan, hindi lamang para sa sarili, kundi para rin makatulong sa iba. Dahil ang tagumpay ninyo ay hindi lang para sa inyo. Ito rin ay para sa bayan na nagbigay ng suporta sa pamamagitan ng libreng school fees para mapagaan ang inyong pagtatapos. Lift others as you rise. Be kind. Be generous. The world needs more hearts that care, minds that dare, lives that serve. Be one of them. Wherever life takes you, lead with compassion, act with integrity, and be an agent of hope and positive change. Ang selebrasyong ito ay alay rin natin sa ating mga magulang at mga tagapag-alaga. Sa inyong sakripisyo, pagmamahal at walang sawang suporta, taos-puso po kaming nagpapasalamat. Kayo ang unang inspirasyon at sandigan ng aming mga magsisipag tapos. Congratulations, 2,795 candidates for graduation of the USM Main Campus Class of 2025. We deserve that clap. Isang palakpakan po ulit para sa ating lahat. Maraming salamat. Lubos po kaming nagagalak at pinagdiriwang ang inyong pagtatapos. Ito ang oras para ngumiti at magdiwang. Enjoy every part of this event. Celebrate with your classmates and with your loved ones. Kagaya ng sinabi ng speaker natin during your cluster graduation, just like that. Mabuhay kayong lahat at mabuhay ang University of Southern Mindanao.
Thank you very much, Madam Vice President. At this point, we proceed to the presentation of candidates for graduation. The deans of the various colleges and institutes will now present the respective candidates in this order. First, College of Engineering and Information Technology, Maricel G. Dayaday, DTE. College of Health Sciences, Tadeos M. Avirilla, RN, MD. Institute of Middle East and Asian Studies, Abdul Kadir M. Abubakar, PhD. College of Arts and Social Sciences, Marlene A. Resurrection, PhD. College of Trades and Industries, Manuel J. Tayong, PhD. College of Education, Ma Leslie C. Sales, EDD. Institute of Sports, Physical Education and Recreation, Norge D. Martinez, EDD. College of Human Ecology and Food Sciences, Urduha G. Nakar, EDD. College of Science and Mathematics, Philip Lester Benjamin, PhD. College of Agriculture, Efren E. Magulama, PhD. College of Business Development, Economics and Management, Irving T. Fajarito Jr., DBM. College of Veterinary Medicine, Roland G. Garduque, DVM, MPS. And Graduate School, Aimer M. Estilioso, EDD.
The honorable members of the Board of Regents, the University President, Jonald L. Pimentel, PhD, I have the honor to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Engineering and Information Technology for academic year 2024-2025 as follows. Bachelor of Science Information Systems, 50. Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering, 19. Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, 36. Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, 59. Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, 125. Bachelor of Science in Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering, 93. Bachelor of Library and Information Science, 27. With a total of 409 candidates for graduation.
The honorable members of the Board of Regents, the University President, Jonald L. Pimentel, PhD, I have the honor to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Health Sciences for the academic year 2024-2025 as follows. Diploma in Midwifery, 11. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, 109. with a total of 120 candidates.
The honorable members of the Board of Regents, the University President, Jordan L. Pimentel, PhD, I have the honor to present the candidates for graduation from the Institute of Middle East and Asian Studies for the academic year 2024-2025 as follows. Bachelor of Science in International Relations, 40. For the Bachelor of Arts in Islamic Studies, track in Halal Studies, 37. For the Bachelor of Arts in Islamic Studies, track in Islamic Law and Jurisprudence, 39. With a total of 116 candidates for graduation.
The honorable members of the Board of Regents, the University President, Donald L. Pimentel, PhD, sir, I have the honor to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Arts and Social Sciences for the academic year 2024-2025 as follows. Bachelor of Science in Development Communication, 66. Bachelor of Science in Criminology, Mlang Campus, 14. Bachelor of Science in Criminology, Main Campus, 68. Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, 92. Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, 52. Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy, 35. And Bachelor of Arts in English Language, 74, with a total of 401 candidates.
The honorable members of the Board of Regents, the University President, Donald L. Pimentel, PhD, I have the honor to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Trades and Industries for the academic year 2024-2025 as follows. Skilled Craftsman, major in Automotive Technology, 1. Major in Electrical Technology, 1. Associate in Industrial Technology, major in Electrical Technology, 1. Bachelor of Science in Technical Vocational Teacher Education, major in Automotive Technology, 1. Major in Electrical Technology, 2. Bachelor of Science in Industrial Technology, major in Automotive Technology, 43. Major in Electrical Technology, 37. Major in Electronics Technology, 30. And major in Architectural Drafting Technology, 34, with a total of 150.
The honorable members of the Board of Regents, the University President, Donald L. Pimentel, PhD, sir, I have the honor to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Education for the academic year 2024-2025 as follows. Bachelor of Elementary Education, 143. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies, 23. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Science, 38. Bachelor of Secondary Education, Mathematics, 41. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Filipino, 26. And Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, 35. For a total of 306.
the honorable members of the Board of Regents, the University President, Jonald L. Pimentel, PhD, I have the honor to present the candidates for graduation from the Institute of Sports, Physical Education, and Recreation for the academic year 2024-2025 as follows. Bachelor of Science in Exercise and Sports Sciences, major in Fitness and Sports Management, 24. Bachelor of Science in Exercise and Sports Sciences, major in Sports Coaching, 21. Bachelor of Physical Education, 60, with a total of 105 candidates.
The honorable members of the Board of Regents, the University President, Jonald L. Pimentel, PhD, Sir, I have the honor to present the candidate graduation from the College of Human Ecology and Food Sciences for the academic year 2024-2025 as follows. Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management, 133. Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management, 62. And Bachelor of Science in Nutrition and Dietetics, 82. With a total of 277.
The honorable members of the Board of Regents, the University President, Jonald L. Pimentel, PhD, Sir, I have the honor to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Science and Mathematics for the academic year 2024-2025 as follows. Bachelor of Science in Microbiology, 42. Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, 16. Bachelor of Science in Biology, major in Ecology, 35. Major in Animal Biology, 38. And Bachelor of Science in Applied Mathematics, 19. With a total of 150.
The honorable members of the Board of Regents, the University President, Jonald L. Pimentel, PhD, Sir, I have the honor to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Agriculture for the academic year 2024-2025 as follows. Bachelor of Agricultural Technology, 72. Bachelor of Practical Agriculture, 4. Bachelor of Science and Fisheries, 2. Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, major in Soil Science, 1. Plant Pathology, 10. Plant Breeding and Genetics, 8. Horticulture, 18. Entomology, 13. Animal Science, 34. And Agronomy, 11, with a total of 173.
Hello. The honorable members of the Board of Regents, the University President, Jonald L. Pimentel, PhD, I have the honor to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Business, Development, Economics, and Management for the academic year 2024-2025 as follows. Bachelor of Science in Development Management, major in Public Affairs Management, 1. Bachelor of Public Administration, 68. Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness, 69. Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Economics, 48. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management, 103. Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting, 130. Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, 17, with a total of 436.
The honorable members of the Board of Regents, the University President, Jonald L. Pimentel, PhD, sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation from the College of Veterinary Medicine for the academic year 2024-2025 as follows. Bachelor of Science in Veterinary Technology, 40. And Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, 34. With a total of 74.
The honorable members of the Board of Regents, the University President, Jonald L. Pimentel, PhD, sir, I have the honor to present the candidates for graduation from the Graduate School for the academic year 2024-2025 as follows. Master of Science in Rural and Economic Development, 1. Master of Science in Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering, 1. Master of Science in Teaching Physics, 1. Master of Science in Teaching Mathematics, 7. Master of Science in Teaching Biology, 5. Master of Arts in Language Teaching Filipino, 6. Master of Arts in Education, major in Social Sciences, 2. Master of Arts in Education, major in Elementary Education, 2. Master of Arts in Education, major in Educational Management, 9. Master of Science in Biology, 2. Master of Science in Crop Protection, 2. Master of Science in Animal Science, 1. Master in Information Systems, 3. Master of Engineering in Rural Infrastructure Engineering, 2. Master of Arts in Home Economics, 1. Master in Public Administration, 1. Master of Science in Extension Education, 1. Master of Science in Horticulture, 1. Doctor of Philosophy in Extension Education, 5. Doctor of Philosophy in Education, major in Applied Linguistics, 3. Doctor of Philosophy in Education, major in Mathematics, 5. Doctor of Philosophy in Education, major in Biology, 5. Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Sciences, major in Crop Protection, 2. Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Sciences, major in Crop Production and Management, 1. Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Sciences, major in Crop Science, 1. Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Sciences, major in Animal Science, 6. And Doctor of Education, major in Educational Management, 2. For a total of 78 candidates for graduation.
To certify that the candidates have satisfactorily complied with all academic requirements, we now call on Nelia Odu, PhD, Director of the Admission and Records Office. And this will immediately be followed by the confirmation of graduation and the conferment of titles and degrees by our University President himself, Jonald L. Pimentel, PhD, SUC President 4.
The honorable members of the Board of Regents, University President Jonald L. Pimentel, PhD, the Admission and Records Office has the honor to certify that the 2,795 candidates for graduation from their respective degrees and titles, and that their graduation, as recommended by the University Academic Council, has been confirmed by the University of Southern Mindanao Board of Regents pursuant to Board Resolution number 17A, Series of 2025, and 444 candidates for graduation with Latin honors pursuant to Board Resolution number 17B, Series of 2025.
Ready na ba kayo? By virtue of the powers vested in me by the Board of Regents as President of the University of Southern Mindanao, I now declare you graduates and confer upon you your respective degrees, titles with all the rights, honors, and privileges, including the duties and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations!
Congratulations! You are now officially graduates. We are requesting our graduates to please remain standing for our photo opportunity with our Administrative Council. Okay, all together on my count, please wave your hands. Ready? 1, 2, 3, wave your hands. One more time. One more time. Okay, 1 USM. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Once again, congratulations. You are now officially graduates. You may now be seated. The doctoral degree is the highest academic honor the university can confer. In a tradition rich with meaning, let us witness a symbolic imposition of academic hoods upon our doctoral graduates. This will be done by their parents, guardians, chosen escorts, and their respective major advisors. To lead this moment, may we now call Mirasol O. Verona, PhD, Associate Dean of the Graduate School, for the official presentation and imposition of academic hoods to our newly conferred doctors.
Let us commence the imposition of hoods. Doctor of Education, major in Educational Management, Gumange Ruth Hesura. Her dissertation is titled E-Handbook on Coping Behaviors and Adaptation Strategies of Teacher Against Work Stress and Burnout Amidst Pandemic, under the advisory of Dr. Abubakar A. Murray. Her paper earned third place in innovation category during the graduate school in-house review. Taga-Roma, Melvin Ortiz. His dissertation is titled Integrating Indigenous Knowledge System and Practices of Blaan Indigenous Cultural Community in Formal Education, under the advisory of Dr. Aimer M. Estelioso. Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Sciences, major in Animal Science, Belon Alimuddin Kabatuan. His dissertation is titled Milk Production of Multiparous Goats Fed with Corn-Based Total Mixed Ration with Azola, under the advisory of Dr. Josephine Migalbin. Beso Precious Amor Asuncion. Her dissertation is titled Growth Performance, Hematological and Gut Profile of Black Australorp Fed Diets with Azola or Azola Pinata and Lemna or Lemna Minor Meal, under the advisory of Dr. Josephine Migalbin. Her paper earned second place in research category during the graduate school in-house review. Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Sciences, major in Animal Science, Flores Vrenely II Decal. Her dissertation is titled Jute or Corcorus olitorius powdered leaves as phytogenic supplement for broiler chickens or Gallus domesticus, under the advisory of Dr. Josephine Migalbin. Navarra Gerald Zon Abogho. His dissertation is titled African Swine Fever from Outbreak or Red Zone to Repopulation or Pink Zone in Cotabato Province, under the advisory of Dr. Emerly R. Orchid. In Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Sciences, major in Animal Science, Oliva Vic Lawrence Padilla. His dissertation titled Product Development of Comminuted Meat with Different Levels and Combinations of Lean and Fat Meat Analog was completed under the advisory of Dr. Josephine Migalbin. Rama Mary Ann Balawing. Her dissertation, titled Forage-Based Diets for Winter Rabbits or Orectolagos cuniculus, was completed under the advisory of Dr. Geoffrey R. Atok. Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Sciences, major in Crop Science, Magigirid Gemael Castañares. His dissertation, titled Production and Product Development of Bulb Onion or Allium Cipal under General Santos City condition, was completed under the advisory of Dr. Tammy C. Solpor. Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Sciences, major in Crop Production and Management, De Palan Lodifel Corpus. Her dissertation, titled Enhancing Productivity of Container-Grown Tomato or Solanum lycopersicum in Urban Gardening, was completed under the advisory of Dr. Nancy E. Duque. The dissertation of Ms. Lodifel Corpus de Palan was completed under the advisory of Dr. Lorilyn Tornos. I'm sorry, Magigere Gemael Castañares. Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Sciences, major in Crop Protection, Fuentes Maricel Abalos. Her dissertation, titled Biological-Based Management of Corn Fall Armyworm using Entomopathogens in Zamboanga Peninsula, was completed under the advisory of Dr. Tammy C. Solpor. Sansait Felix Ontalan. His dissertation is titled Insect and Arachnid Diversity in the Different Rice Agroecosystems in Davao Oriental, under the advisory of Dr. Elordi Crispolon Jr. Dr. Nancy Duque will represent Dr. Elorde Crispolon Jr. Doctor of Philosophy in Education, major in Biology, Amino Zandra Caderon. Her dissertation is titled Development and Integration of Field Book Activity, an Experiential Learning Approach in Teaching Biodiversity among Grade 10 Students, under the advisory of Dr. Cherry C. Mangawang. De la Cruz, Angel Lee Florendo. Her dissertation is titled Weaving Cultural Connections in Education, Exploring Biology Learning among Iromanon ni Manovo, under the advisory of Dr. Florence Roy P. Salvania. Still in Doctor of Philosophy in Education, major in Biology, Janela Sinle Manuel. Her dissertation, titled Uncovering the Truth, Development and Validation of Science Teacher Performance Scale through Student Perspectives within the Teacher Effectiveness Framework, was completed under the advisory of Dr. Tessie E. Lirios. Her paper earned first place in research category during the Graduate School Research In-House Review. Hong Sheila Marie Cavanias. Her dissertation is titled Training Program to Enhance Content Knowledge of Grade 9 High School Teachers Teaching Biology, under the advisory of Dr. Maria Teodora N. Cabasan. Still in Doctor of Philosophy in Education, major in Biology, Malako Amera Kasan. Her dissertation, titled Cultivating Environmental Stewardship, Designing Learning Materials in Science and Technology Education for Enhanced Biodiversity Assessment and Conservation, was completed under the advisory of Dr. Maria Teodora N. Cabasan. Doctor of Philosophy in Education, major in Mathematics, Abdulatif Faiza Madsakay. Her dissertation, titled Modeling a Situation Described in World Problems, the Case of Fractions, was completed under the advisory of Dr. Debbie Marie B. Versosa. Still in Doctor of Philosophy in Education, major in Mathematics, Garcia Ana Jean Sebastian. Her dissertation is titled Statistical Data with a Purpose, Fostering Social Consciousness Through Social Justice Infused Learning Materials, under the advisory of Dr. Leorens Tando. Mamon Daryl May Katubig. Her dissertation is titled Mathematics Teachers, Views of Mathematics and Professional Knowledge and Their Influence on Teaching Practice, under the advisory of Dr. Debbie Marie B. Versosa. Still in Doctor of Philosophy in Education, major in Mathematics, Panlaan June Mark Redoble. His dissertation is titled Game-Based Learning Mobile Application with Artifact Design Features in Enhancing Students' Number and Algebra Proficiency, under the advisory of Dr. Debbie Marie B. Versosa. His paper earned first place in innovation category during the graduate school in-house review. Sanko Richelle Palmero. Her dissertation is titled The Construct of Learning Commitment, Development and Validation of Student Mathematical Commitment Scale to Measure its Underlying Dimensions, under the advisory of Dr. Leorens Tandog. Doctor of Philosophy in Education, major in Applied Linguistics, Aliman by Donna Sangkupan. Her dissertation is titled A Reference Grammar of Contemporary Magindanaon Tau Salaya, under the advisory of Dr. Glenn G. Magbanwa. Aranego Reynaldo Jr. Bayhon. His dissertation is titled Development and Validation of Discrete Task for College Students Writing Proficiency Development, under the advisory of Dr. Donnie M. Tulud. Still in Doctor of Philosophy in Education, major in Applied Linguistics, Villanueva James Frolan Riquita. His dissertation is titled An Ethnographic Exploration of Translanguaging in a Rural Multilingual Community, informing the development of pedagogical framework under the advisory of Dr. Glenn G. Magbanwa. Doctor of Philosophy in Extension Education. The paper of Dr. James Frolan Villanueva earned third place during the research category during the Graduate School Research In-House Review. Doctor of Philosophy in Extension Education, Ali Norhaya Chago. Her dissertation is titled Evaluation on Sustainability of Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund Program among the members of the Farmers Irrigator Associations in Maguindanao Province, under the advisory of Dr. Jeline V. Amilbahar. Still in Doctor of Philosophy in Extension Education, Arbes Josephine Liu. Her dissertation is titled Evaluation of the Resiliency of Rice Farmers to Climate Change in Bukidnon Province, under the advisory of Dr. Jeline V. Amilbahar. Haji Jamel Norhani de Ragungan. Her dissertation is titled Assessment of the Adoption of Good Agricultural Practices, or GOP, of corn farmers in Lanao del Sur towards Strategic Policy and Core Industry Development Plan, under the advisory of Dr. Cedra A. Moray. Still in Doctor of Philosophy in Extension Education, Omar Amalhaya Dimapuro. Dissertation titled Advancing Sustainable Rice Production Through Agricultural Drone Technology, Strategies, Benefits, and Future Directions was completed under the advisory of Dr. Cedra A. Moray. Sampurna Siti Sahaya Saber. Her dissertation, titled Assessment of the Adoption of Good Agricultural and Processing Practices for Coffee in Lanao del Sur, BARM, was completed under the advisory of Dr. Cedra A. Moray.
Thank you so much. Once again, let's give a round of applause to our newly USM doctors. At this time, we recognize our graduates with distinctions and special awards. We are requesting our university president, the members of the Board of Regents, our vice presidents, representative from the CHED to be our congratulatory board. First is the Commission on Higher Education Academic Excellence Award. Please watch this video.
The CHED Unifast Academic Excellence Award is given to a graduating student who has achieved the highest general weighted average based on the academic guidelines set by the higher education institution and who is a recipient of the programs under Republic Act 10931, otherwise known as the Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act. The Academic Excellence Award Medal is adorned with golden leaves on a gold-plated brass surface, symbolizing knowledge, learning, and excellence, and representing a gift of success and achievement. It features an intricate design of the seals of the Commission on Higher Education and Unifast. The recipient is a graduating student who demonstrates exemplary leadership, meets the highest standards of academic excellence, shows impressive co-curricular and community involvement, and exhibits other noteworthy skills throughout their academic tenure.
The Commission on Higher Education Academic Excellence Award is given to Mr. Manuel A. Lisondra, summa cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Applied Mathematics. The medal and certificate will be given by our university president together with his parents, Manuel Primo Lisondra and Anami Apit Lisondra. Next is the Academic Excellence Award. The University President, Dr. Jonald L. Pimentel, would like to honor the hard work, determination, and commendable commitment to academic growth of a graduate from the class of 2025. Hence, he will be awarding the President Jonald L. Pimentel Academic Excellence Award. For this batch, the highest GPA is 1.184, and this award goes to Mr. Manuel A. Lisondra, summa cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Applied Mathematics. Another is the Manny Villar Excellence Award. This award is proudly presented to Manuel A. Lisondra, summa cum laude, in recognition of the outstanding performance showing excellence in leadership in different fields of endeavors, given this 27th day of June 2025 at the USM Auditorium, Cabacan, Cotabato, Philippines. Signed, the Honorable Manny Villar. Our next award is the Leadership Award. Another award will be given by our university president to a commendable student from the class of 2025 who has shown integrity, vision, and made a positive impact on the unit he led. This graduate has shown that true leadership is about service, responsibility, commitment, and the courage to stand for what is right. This year, Mr. Kenny Floyd F. Montiliha, USG President for academic year 2024-2025, cum laude, AB Political Science, is the recipient of this award. The medal is to be imposed by the university president and his parent, his mother. Thank you so much. With great honor, we now listen to the valedictory address from the top graduate of Class 2025, Mr. Manuel A. Lisondra, summa cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Applied Mathematics.
To our University President, Dr. Jonald L. Pimentel, to the honorable members of the Board of Regents, to our 4 Vice Presidents, Dr. Lawrence C. Tandog, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Debbie Marie V. Verzosa, Vice President for Research, Development, and Extension, Ms. Quinilyn Durendes, Vice President for Administration and Finance, and Dr. Samsudin Panday, Vice President for Resource Generation and Entrepreneurial Services. To our esteemed guest speaker, Dr. Fumiko Yasuno, to our visitors from various agencies, to the members of the Administrative Council, college deans, the teaching and non-teaching faculty in attendance, parents and guardians, my fellow graduates, a pleasant morning to everyone. If you ask my parents, they'll probably still say I should not have done it. When I decided to pursue college outside my hometown, Cotabato City, I didn't have their blessing, not at first. They were scared, and maybe they had every reason to be. We live in a house sitting on a lot we don't own. My father works as a driver in a construction company, and my mother earns what she can from our humble sari-sari store. I am the third of 7 children. Plus, in 2021 was still at the height of the pandemic. It's completely understandable that at that time, sending a child to study in an unfamiliar place was simply something our family could not afford, not financially and not emotionally. But I was persistent. Honestly, I was harsh. What should have been calm conversation turned into arguments. I fought out of desperation. In the end, I got their hesitant yes, but it didn't feel like a victory. It is not easy to live in the tension of opposing truths, but sometimes, to stay loyal to your family, you must first be brave to go against them. I will never forget this. At the age of 19, I boarded that first bus to Cabacan, to University of Southern Mindanao, alone, with a heart half full of guilt, half full of hope. That bus ride felt like a quiet act of rebellion. It was heavy because I was never the kind of son who disobeys his parents, especially not for decisions this big. Deep down, I feared I was being selfish. I didn't know exactly what I was chasing, but I certainly wasn't ready to live alone. But I held on a strange and stubborn feeling that something greater was waiting for me beyond the city where I grew up. We all have our bus moment. Thus, that was mine. At some point in our lives, we've faced a moment when we had to choose between comfort of the familiar and stepping into the unfamiliar. These are the moments of our first risk. For some, it's walking away from a path others expected them to follow. For others, it's finding the courage to speak up when silence would have been better. Sometimes, it means leaving home, and other times, it means staying even when every part of you wants to run. It may also come in different forms. It's saying yes to a leadership role, even if it scares you. It's saying no to a life that no longer feels like yours. In every case, the lesson remains. You won't know who you can become unless you dare to leave the certainty behind. And what makes these moments hard is that no one else can make that decision for you. You just go. Not because you're confident, but because you believe that you owe it to yourself to find out what could be waiting on the other side. The truth is, most people won't see your bus moment for what it really is. They'll only see the outcome, if it worked or if it didn't. Others might call you reckless. Some might call you a rebel or disobedient. But only you will ever know the weight of that choice, the courage it took, the fear you had to swallow, and the kind of faith it demanded from you. And what greater faith is there than the faith to disobey? To choose comfort, to choose growth over comfort, even if it hurts. To disappoint expectations of others out of responsibility to your own becoming. To gamble on the belief that there is something better ahead, even if everyone around you says, stay where you are. And thank God for USM for catching us when we took our leap of faith. USM was there, help us carry the weight of our first act of disobedience. And more importantly, it taught us how to carry ourselves better from there. We found professors and mentors in this university who saw our potential before we did. Classmates who didn't know our story but believed in our efforts. Sleepless nights that taught us how to endure. And sunrises over Cabacan that reminded us that every day we stayed up was the day we chose hope. And as we leave this institution, we will carry with us more than knowledge, We will carry the quiet strength of the choices that brought us here, the memory of our first risk that we took, and the hope that refused to let go. We will carry the faith that even we were unsure, we moved forward anyway. That even when we were called rebels or disobedient, we weren't being defiant. We were just believing in something not everyone could yet see. Fellow graduates, we step into the world that as unpredictable as it is vast. When we face the world beyond these gates, we continue to chase excellence and carry out one truth that the moment we first arrive in USM, we can always abandon what is safe to find what is right. But no journey is taken alone. Through it may have felt like I aborted my first bus by myself. People who held me up from the distance, who believed in me quietly, who gave me strength in ways I didn't fully understand until now. So before I step off the stage and onto whatever road lies ahead, I want to take this opportunity to give thanks. I thank God above all for being the silent witness of our private battles, for walking with us in moments no one else saw when we doubted ourselves, when we almost gave up. God was there when we solemnly pray in the corners, when we stepped into the unknown and stayed with us as we slowly become who we are meant to be. To my professors at the Department of Mathematics and Statistics and the College of Science and Mathematics, headed by Dean Dr. Philip Lester P. Benjamin, thank for reminding us that growth is messy, learning is hard, and that becoming better often begins with falling forward. Thank you for the lessons you impart and for all your support. Also, I would like to extend my gratitude to a great mentor and thesis advisor, Dr. Jonald L. Pimentel. Before you became the father of this university, you were once our academic dad. Thank you for introducing me to statistical data analysis, something I will pursue in the future. Thank you for believing in me, for helping me discover my passion for research. Above all, my love for mathematics. For being one of the people who shaped me into the person that I am today. I appreciate this and more, Dr. Jonald. I would also like to express my gratitude to the Ministry of Science and Technology BARM, to the Minister, Engineer Aida M. Silongan, and all the staff na bumubuo ng MOST. I am proud to say that I am part of the second batch of the Bangsamoro Assistant for Science Education grantee. Thank you for giving students like me the chance to pursue something bigger when our dreams far exceeded our means. Mabuhay ang iskolar ng Bangsamoro. To my friends, Ronnie, Ivan, Des, Ivy, Aladdin, Dominic, and Alexis, my roommate, brother Jerome, and to all my dorm mates, my best friends in Cotabato, Simon, Jasmine, and Emeron, for the shared meals, the long walks, the group chats that turn into lifelines, for listening without judgment, for making heavy days bearable, and for making my college journey like moments in film, and for being family when we were away from our own. You made this chapter of our lives feels like home. And to my parents, my mother, Anami, and my father, Manuel Primo, this is the hardest and most heartfelt thank you of all. I know that my decision to leave home was difficult. I know that in choosing USM, I caused you pain, confusion, and worry. I'm sorry that we had to begin this chapter through a fight, but I hope you'll now see that I wasn't turning away. I was simply reaching towards something I felt called to. I saw a future I couldn't yet explain, and you were still trying to protect me from a world that I hadn't yet proven I could navigate. But everything I've become is because of your sacrifices, and I love you guys for that. I hope I made you proud. I hope I made you proud for what I've achieved, but for having the courage to carry everything that taught me into the life I can now call my own. I love you guys so much. Four years ago, at the age of 19, I took my first bus ride in USM. At the age of 19, I took my first bus ride to USM alone, with a heart half full of guilt, half full of hope. Today, I'll take that road back and return. This time, not as a disobedient son, but as the fourth summa cum laude graduate in the history of this institution, and as someone who dared to chase excellence and to become the great version of and as someone who dared to chase excellence, to become the great version of himself. And if you ask my parents, they'll probably still say I should not have done it. But after all that I've learned and all that I've become, I believe they now understand why I had to. And if I had to take that bus, and if I had to take that bus ride all over again, I would, every single time. Congratulations, batch 2025. The bus to our next journey is here, and this time we no longer ride alone. Continue chasing excellence, and see you on the other side. Thank you, and once again, good morning.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, USM's fourth summa cum laude, Mr. Manuel Lisondra. Thank you, Manuel. Your message is a testimony of perseverance, purpose, and the unwavering spirit of a true USMian. You have not only inspired your fellow graduates, but reminded us all of the value of dedication and dreams. Graduates, as you leave the gates of USM to embrace new beginnings, it is our prayer that you carry with you the wisdom, values, and integrity that USM has instilled in you. And now, as a symbol of your enduring bond with this institution, we invite everyone to join the Pledge of Loyalty to our alma mater, to be led by Mr. Kenny Floyd F. Montiliha, cum laude, AB Political Science. This will immediately be followed by the formal induction of you into the MIT USM Alumni Association Incorporated, to be led by its president, Paul John B. Ongkoy, PhD. Please rise.
To my fellow graduates, please raise your right hand and follow after me. With a sense of responsibility, I pledge to be ever loyal to my alma mater, to uphold the noble ideals for which she stands, to live up to her expectations, and to serve my people, serve my country, and serve my God. Congratulations, class of 2025, and may we continue to make our beloved University of Southern Mindanao proud.
Nakabayad na kayo ng membership fee ninyo? Sige. Please raise your right hand and follow after me. Oath of membership to the MIT USM Alumni Association Incorporated. I solemnly swear without any reservation to faithfully discharge the duties and responsibilities expected of me as a member of the Alumni Association of the University of Southern Mindanao, to protect and to uphold the good name and well-being of my alma mater, even as I promise to be an ever loyal alumnus or alumna of the university at all times. So help me God. Welcome to MIT USM Alumni Association Incorporated.
Congratulations once again. You are now members of the USM MIT Alumni Association Incorporated. You may now be seated. At this moment, our University President, Ronald L. Pimentel, PhD, will now formally introduce our commencement speaker.
Our Board of Regents, members present, Professor Honorable Willie Jones B. Saliling, representing the Faculty Association. Dr. Honorable Paul John Ongkoy, representing the alumni, MIT USM Alumni Association. Mr. Honorable Kenny Floyd Monteliha, President of the University Student Government. Our four Vice President, members of the Academic Council, USM faculty and staff, our Governor, very supportive Governor of Cotabato, Governor Emilio Talino Mendoza, our parents, who's watching outside, our guardians, our alumni all over the world, and our viewers watching in our Facebook Live this morning. To the class of 2025, isa pong pagbati ng masaya at pagpalang umaga sa ating lahat. I'm sure happy kayong lahat. It is an honor to introduce to you a professional who truly embodies the spirit of excellence. She is a researcher, a math enthusiast, and a respected leader in her country. Our guest of honor and speaker is a proud alumna of Nagoya University in Japan, where she graduated her bachelor studies of science in mathematics in 1992. 2 years after, she earned her Master of Arts in Mathematics, and in the year 2000, she obtained her Doctor of Science in Mathematics at the same university in Nagoya University in Japan. She started her academic career by being a temporary researcher under the Graduate School of Science and Engineering at the Tokyo Institute of Technology for a year. After which, for 2 years, she was employed as a co-researcher at the National Institute for Educational Policy Research, still in Japan, and a senior researcher of the Department of Curriculum Research Center, National Institute for Education Policy Research, Japan, since 2003 up to the present. With her growing passion to contribute in the academic community and to further develop her skills and knowledge in mathematics, innovation, and research, she worked as an overseas researcher for Japan's Ministry of Education, Culture, Sports, Science, and Technology, and the National Center for University Entrance Examination in the year 2005 to 2006. Under this program, she was able to work at the University of Nebraska, Lincoln, USA for 5 months, and another 5 months at the University of Twente, the Netherlands. This is where I personally met her and became friends with her, and had been maintaining an active collaboration and intellectual exchange in mathematics innovations since then. She is also a visiting professor of the Tokyo University of Agriculture and Technology and the National Center for University Entrance Examination. She has numerous published research studies, to name a few: development of assessment in mathematics and science for using advanced digital technology towards the cultivation of scientific thinking, marking support system by handwriting recognition of character and figures for mathematical answer sheets, development and evaluation of science and mathematics learning system through digital transformation towards transforming the quality of learning. Our guest of honor and speaker is also an active member of the Mathematical Society of Japan, holding the vice chair position of the Board of Education since July 2024. She visited me during my investiture as USM President here at USM as a very important guest last June 24, 2025, and recorded a message for today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2025, please help me welcome an empowered woman, a distinguished mathematician, a respected academic leader, and a passionate advocate for excellence in education and research, Dr. Fumiko Yasuno.
Your Excellencies, President Jonah L. Pimentel, respected faculty and staff, proud parents and families, and most of all, graduating students. I'm not very fluent in English, so I will read from a prepared script. Please kindly forgive me. Although I cannot be with you in person today. I feel truly honored and happy to send this message and celebrate with the graduating class of 2025 at the University of Southern Mindanao. Let me begin by starting my warmest congratulations. Dear graduates, you have reached a big milestone. You have worked hard for many years with effort, patience, and maybe some difficult moments. Today, all of that brings you to this important day. You have gained not only a degree, but also strong character, resilience, and dreams for the future. To your family and professors, thank you for working beside these students during their journey, for all the support during both hard and happy time. My name is Fumiko Yasuno. I'm a senior researcher at the National Institute for Educational Policy Research in Japan. Like President Pimentel, I have a background in mathematics, and I study mathematics education. I am very grateful to my dear friend, President Jonah L. Pimentel, for giving me the chance to send this video message. I truly wish I could have met you in person. He and I met 20 years ago at the University of Twente in the Netherlands. He was a PhD student about to finish his doctorate in educational statistics. I was a visiting researcher from Japan. I was very impressed by his intelligence, kindness, and humanity. Since then, we have stayed in touch. Today, I feel proud to see him leading this university with vision and care. Dear graduates, while you students at USM, the world changed a lot. COVID-19, several wars, natural disasters, and growing inequality. The pandemic showed us how uncertain the world can be, and how important it is to help one another. But there have also been positive change. We have seen exciting new ideas like the rise of generative AI. In difficult time, new hope can appear. Today is not the end. It is a new beginning. You are stepping into a world that is beautiful and complex. It is full of changes, but also full of amazing opportunities. Some of you will become teachers or researchers, engineers or farmers, business owners or civil servants. Whatever you choose, please remember, your success is not only about what you achieve, but also about how you help others. You may not always use the exact knowledge you learned at USM, but this university has given you something even more important, a foundation of critical thinking, honesty, care for others, and the ability to reflect. These values will help you make good choices and do good things in the world. Let me share one thought from my experiments. As digital tools and AI become more common in our our lives. We must not forget what makes us human. I'm not good at English, but I have many researcher friends in other countries. I use technology to talk with them, even more than with English-speaking Japanese researchers. This shows me that technology is not the goal. It is just a tool. We should use it with kindness and wisdom. And finally, please be proud of your tools. This university, this region, and your culture are great sources of strength. As President Pimentel says, the diversity of the Tori people, Muslims, Christians, and indigenous peoples is not a problem to fix, but a treasure to celebrate. Thinking for yourself and act with honesty and care. Now, go forward with confidence. Face the future with courage and work together as one USM community toward lives of meaning and service. Congratulations, graduate. Your journey is just beginning. Thank you, and may your path be bright and full of light. In Japanese, we say, ご卒業おめでとうございます。皆さんの人生はこれから始まります。これからの皆さんの人生が光に満ちたものでありますようにお祈りいたします。ありがとうございました。
As a gesture of our profound gratitude, we now present the plaque of appreciation to our esteemed commencement speaker. Once again, let's give a round of applause to Fumiko Yasuno, PhD, Senior Researcher of the National Institute for Educational Policy Research, Ministry of Education, Culture, Sports, Science and Technology, Japan. At this moment, we are honored to hear a special graduation message from the newly appointed chairperson of the Commission on Higher Education, Dr. Shirley Castañeda Agrupis. Let us now watch this special video message.
Dear graduates, esteemed university leaders, passionate faculty, and beloved families, today is not just a ceremony. It is a celebration of triumph, a tribute to your determination, your sacrifices, and your unyielding belief in the power of education and the promise of your dreams. The journey you've taken has been anything but easy. It required tapang to face the unknown, disiplina to persist despite setbacks, and pag-asa, hope that someday your hard work would be rewarded. You lived through times of great uncertainty, navigating remote learning during a global pandemic, enduring financial hardships, and adapting to a rapidly changing world. But in every challenge, you stood tall. And now, here you are, matatag, matapang, matagumpay. But remember, no one climbs this mountain alone. So to the professors who rose to the moment, who reimagined classrooms, brought wisdom to your screens, and never gave up on your potential, marami pong salamat. To the university leaders who hold the line when the future felt unclear, who protected access and quality amid adversity, thank you so much. To the families who prayed, who worked, who sacrificed, and believed in you even in the hardest days, Maraming salamat. And to the unseen hands who made this moment possible, the magsasaka, the workers, the taxpayers, the everyday heroes who sustain this nation. Please know this, your efforts live in every diploma handed out to every single graduate today. Behind every diploma lies a promise fulfilled, the Republic Act 10931 or the Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act. Since 2018, this bold law has opened the doors of learning to more than 2 million Filipino students across more than 200 public colleges and universities nationwide. Libre ang tuition, libre ang miscellaneous fees, libre ang pag-asa. But let us be clear, this is not merely a privilege. It is a sacred responsibility, a covenant between you and the nation, ang ating mahal na Pilipinas, that invested so much in your dreams. As Kofi Annan once said, education is the premise of progress in every society, in every family. And now, you hold the promise of progress in your hands. According to the Philippine Statistics Authority, graduates from state university and colleges enjoy higher employment rates. Naniniwala ba kayo dyan? Especially in vital sectors like education, public health, engineering, and civil service. This is not just a statistic. It is a signal that you are ready and your country, our country, ang ating mahal na Pilipinas needs you. Your education is more than a personal victory. It is a foundation for nation building. You are the future of public service, of science and innovation, of classrooms and clinics, barangays and boardrooms. You are the architects of a better, more inclusive Philippines. As beneficiaries of free higher education, you now carry a duty to give back, to lift others, and to keep the doors of opportunity open for those who will follow. Never forget, huwag kakalilimutan, the words of our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, ang kabataan, ang pag-asa ng bayan. You are the hope. Let your future be guided by integrity, fueled by compassion, and driven by excellence. Be learners for life, leaders of principle and integrity, and servants of the people. This is your time, not just to succeed, but to serve, to lead, to build, to change the world around you. So class of 2025, shine not only for yourselves, but shine for the Philippines that so believes in you. Maraming salamat, congratulations, and mabuhay kayong lahat.
Thank you so much, CHED Chairperson, Dr. Shirley Castañeda Agrupis. As we near the close of this ceremony, let this next song carry the unforgettable moment that shaped your journey. The laughter in the hallways, the quiet struggles, the small victories, and the deep friendships that bloom along the way. Just like a saranggola, may you take your flight with courage and hope, grounded by the values you've gained here at your beloved USM. And like true pagkakaibigan, sana'y manatiling buhay ang ugnayan ninyo kahit saan man kayo dalhin ng tadhana. This is more than just a song. This is a soundtrack of your stories, your dreams, and the memories you will carry for a lifetime. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation song.
Magkakaibigan. Kung aking uulitin itong mahabang biyahe sa kanayuto ng ating paglalakbay, wala kong babaguhin iisang detalye. Sa dami pa naman ang sihong magkasabay. Sa papadya ng kulimlim at dinadhana, iba pa man yung ating mga gunita. Saranggola ay lilipad sa kahelang kalangitan. Paalam na nga ba sa ating nakaraan? Ngunit saan tayo iba na kamihan? Di magpabalita pagkakaibigan. Lumang mga larawan nakakalasta sa mga dingding. May tamis at pahit babalikan. Tambayan at tindahan, kwentuhang magdamaga, kung bata pa nagkaramdam. Sa papagat ng realidad ng buhay, itas natin sadyang magkakahiwalan. Saranggola ay lilipad sa kahelang kalangitan. Paalam na nga ba sa ating nakaraan? Ngunit saan man tayo iba na kamihan? Ipagpapalita pagkakaibigan. Pagpapalita, pagkakaibigan. Salamat sa ating pinagsamahan. Di ba pagpapalita, pagkakaibigan? Di ba pagpapalita, pagkakaibigan? Saranggola ay lilipad sa kahelang kalangitan. Paalam na nga ba sa ating nakaraan? Ngunit saan man tayo iba na kamihan? Pagpapalita, pagkakaibigan. Saranggola ay lilipad sa kahelang kalangitan. Paalam na nga ba sa ating walang hanggan? Saan man tayo iba na kamihan? Pagpapalita, pagkakaibigan. Saranggola ay lilipad. Saranggola dahil ang kulay ng kalangitan. Saranggola, lilipad na. USM! USM!
Thank you, graduates. You may now be seated. This time, what you are about to see is more than just a video. It is a piece of your story, a tribute to every step, every struggle, and every smile that brought you here. Lovingly crafted by DHID Photography and Tanglao. This surprise AVP captures not just photos, but moments and memories that will forever live in your hearts. This is your lifetime remembrance as a graduate, as a dreamer, and as a cherished member of the USM community. This video is for you, graduates.
Staring up at this sky, yeah, when I'm reaching out, I can feel it. Feeling like I can't fly, yeah, and I'm calling out of my spirit. I saw the light in the distance. I found the one in a million. I held on to my sanity, cause I really thought
treat every minute of your life with reverence. You'll never know what healing it offers, what lessons it can teach, and what new adventures it can bring.
my dreams at night, stay till I wake. I stay in my bag all day. Found my direction, only way up, up. I'll be shooting for the stars, aiming high, high, high. The universe is ours, yours and mine. Hop up on this rocket, oh, nothing's gonna stop it, no. Shooting for the stars, aiming high, high, high. High, high, ready, aim, fire, shoot. High, high, ready, aim, fire, shoot. Hop up on this rocket, oh, nothing's gonna stop it, no. Shooting for the stars, aiming high, high, high. High, high, ready, aim, fire, shoot. High, high, ready, aim, fire, shoot. Hop up on this rocket.
This time, the DHID Photography Studio in Tanglao, the official photography service, has one more surprise for our graduates. As a token of gratitude, they launched an exclusive raffle promo. Every graduate who booked their photography package was automatically given one raffle entry. This initiative is their way of saying thank you for the trust and for letting them be part of your milestone. And what's a raffle without prizes? Our third prize will receive 3,000 pesos. The second prize will receive 5,000 pesos. And the first prize will receive 10,000 pesos. The winners have already been drawn prior to today's ceremonies. Before we announce the winners, let us all watch this.
To University of Southern Mindanao, Cabaca, North Cotabato, with the total number of entries, 3,386. Thank you and good luck.
To personally award the cash prizes to our winners, let us now call on stage Mr. Daniel Pabuaya, CEO of DHID Photography Studio. Our lucky winners are, for the third prize, 3,000 pesos. Congratulations, Dr. Vic Lawrence Oliva, Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Sciences, major in Animal Science. Our second prize, she will receive 5,000 pesos. Laila A. Herodias from the Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management. And finally, first prize, 10,000 pesos. Graduate ka na, sumakses ka pa. Congratulations, Juliet Sanyoza from the Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy. Please claim your cash prize here. Congratulations to our lucky winners, and once again, a big thank you to DHID Photography for these surprises. Graduates, you may now rise. There you stand, strong, proud, and ready. Ito ang simula ng bagong yugto sa inyong buhay as individuals shaped by perseverance, purpose, and dreams, and as a true Filipino citizen. Today is not just the end of your academic journey here at USM, but the start of everything you've worked so hard for many years. Lingunin ninyo ang inyong paligid. Your parents, your families, your classmates, the people who stood by you in your quiet battles and unseen sacrifices. Kung hindi sapat ang mga salita, hayaang ang puso ang magpadama. Tell them how much you love them. Let this moment be the expression of your maraming salamat para sa bawat sakripisyo, pangunawa at pagmamahal na walang kapalit. And as you step forward into life's uncertainties, remember what your professors and mentors have always reminded you. Hindi laging madali ang buhay sa labas ng universidad. But you will never face this alone. Dahil saan ka man dalhin ng tadhana, you will carry with you the lessons, values, and spirit of a true USMian. And whenever the world feels overwhelming at tila naliligaw ka sa mundo, remember, you will always have your home. USM is your home. Let us all stand and join our graduates as they will sing with pride and honor for the last time as undergraduate students, the USM hymn. Congratulations and mabuhay class of 2025. Please remain standing for the photo opportunity with our academic council. Administrative council. Once again, congratulations and mabuhay University of Southern Mindanao. The recessional.
A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A dedication to last throughout the years.